Welcome to another adventure with Getting Lost. Today, we're at another food center, and I don't know about you, but whenever I come to a food center, I always have this problem. What shall I eat? There's so many stalls here, and each stall sells so much food. And then sometimes you have stalls or food centers where they sell the same type of food, and then it makes you wonder which is the better place to eat. So like here, we are at Pek Kio Food Centre, and in this food centre, there are actually 3 carrot cake shops. So which shop here makes the best carrot cake? That is a question which I'm going to answer in this video. So join me after the intro while I will do just that, testing the carrot cake shops at Pek Kio Food Centre, which will come after the intro. Anyway, this is Pek Kio Food Centre. We've been here before many times, and now we are going to do a carrot cake exploration. We are going to find out which place sells the best carrot cake at this food centre. So I have 3 stalls to go to. So join me as I go to all 3 stalls and try all the carrot cake at this food centre. I just can't wait. So what we're going to do is, first of all, we're going to rate the black carrot cake, which is my favorite style of carrot cake, and then after that we will rate the white carrot cake style carrot cake, and all this will be with chili. And conveniently, all the carrot cakes here, they are small portion, all cost only $2. So good, and we should start eating, and then we will know knowledge is power, and also, now we know, fill stomachs too. The first place we're going to is this place called Heng Leong carrot cake. And here, one thing interesting about this store is, you see in front of the store there, they actually have radishes there. That means that, and if you look in the store there, they actually have the equipment where they actually make the carrot cake inside the store here. So, first thing is, look here, the carrot cake comes out in huge uneven chunks. And when you make carrot cake in the store, the carrot cake comes out differently than those you get from the factory. First of all, the bite texture to the carrot cake here has a slightly firmer bite texture than as compared to the one you get from the factory. And they actually use 2 eggs. Actually, most of them use 2 eggs to make the carrot cake, even the small one. This one here has a dark sweet soy sauce taste to the carrot cake. It's eggy, slightly spicy, but the taste is mostly savory than sweet. And here, like I said, one thing good about here is the huge chunks of homemade carrot cake. Next up is this stall called Good Spice Carrot Cake, which is also another very popular carrot cake shop that people come here and order their carrot cake. And you can see in front of the store here, lots and lots of eggs, because this stall also use 2 eggs to make their carrot cake. And here it is. Here, as you can see, the chunks of carrot cake is much smaller. The texture here is also softer than the previous stall. And here, first of all, the smell coming up from this carrot cake, it has a better, more fragrant, dark soy sauce smell coming from here. But when you taste it, it is more savory than sweet. But you still get a slight radish finish when you eat the carrot cake here. And also when you eat it, you also get a bit of textural difference, like some crispy texture to the carrot cake, that when you bite into it, certain parts of it is a bit crispy, which is quite nice for having a nice textural difference when you bite into a carrot cake, which is also quite good. And lastly, we have this store called Hui Ji Local Delights. They sell a variety of different items, but they also sell carrot cake. So I decided to include this shop in my review. So here you have it, the black carrot cake. One thing you notice first of all is the color. They have a darker colored soya sauce as compared to the previous two. This sauce here is sweet and spicy, but there's a slight tanginess to the dish. I suspect it may be, this sourness is coming from maybe the chili that they've added in here. It has a very nice fried egg taste, but it is the sweetest of the three carrot cake that we've had here, and it's also a bit salty. But this style here is, I think, more reminiscent of what you normally will get at most food courts or food centres in Singapore. This style of sweetness in the carrot cake. So I've tried the black carrot cake from all three stores, and now I have to make my decision on which is my favourite. So the last store, the one the most one we reviewed, Hui Ji, I find that it was quite ordinary. Good spice. I like their different textural, some parts crispy, some parts soft, which is something that I usually look for in my carrot cake. But I think that I must give my favourite or the best carrot cake to actually Heng Leong, because first of all, they have their own homemade, store-made carrot cake. So they make the carrot cake in store, and then it has the flavors I'm looking for. If you do come here, if you want to eat black carrot cake, Heng Leong is the place to go. So next up, we're going to do a review of the white carrot cake. As per usual, we're going to go to Heng Leong first. Price is the same. All of them will cost $2, and they also use around 2 eggs in each carrot cake. So first of all, Heng Leong, they are very generous in their portions. Even with the black carrot cake, you can see that they give you lots and lots and huge chunks of carrot cake. And you look at the carrot cake here, there's certain parts that are char and certain parts which has a bit of crispy bits, which gives this carrot cake a more bite textural difference, which I quite like. And also, when they fry this carrot cake, the style they use reminds me a bit of like frying, like the Penang style char kway teow. You know, except we don't have prawns here. You know, so you have egg, you deep fry in a hot plate. You know, and then here you get a very nice eggy flavor, savory, slightly spicy, and I think that they actually did a very good job. And I think I prefer the white carrot cake to their black carrot cake. Up next, we will go back to Good Spice carrot cake, and this time we're going to try their white carrot cake with chili. I think they actually did the white carrot cake well too. Look at this. It has a very nice color to it, as you can see here, and also certain parts of it is crispy. It's a nice crispy layer to it. So when you bite into it, you get the nice soft carrot cake, and then you also have a bit of a crispy bite to it, which is a very satisfying bite contrast texture that I really like. And here, the carrot cake here has a very nice eggy taste to the carrot cake, which is superb, which I think they did very well. What I really like here is, of course, the mixture of textures of soft and the crispy layer. But taste-wise, it's mainly savory. Not much of spiciness to the carrot cake. But overall, I think they did their white carrot cake much better than their black carrot cake. And lastly, we are at Hui Ji Local Delights again to try their white carrot cake. First of all, as you can see, the way they cook the carrot cake here is slightly different. It has a nice cooked layer of egg at the bottom. And then when you eat this, I must say this is the saltiest carrot cake of all the three we have eaten. I think the saltiness is actually coming from the carrot cake itself and not from the sambal or chili that they put on it. It's something like a egg with a carrot cake ingredient or filling on top. Not really a good representation of what a carrot cake should be. If you do come here, I suggest you order their black carrot cake because I think their white carrot cake here not that good. So now that I've tried all three white carrot cakes, so what's my opinion again? Well, taste wise, I think as you can see from what we saw here, Hui Ji Local Delights the white carrot cake didn't make the cut. I didn't really enjoy it as compared to the other two. I mean, Hui Ji, if this store was at the bottom of my block, a coffee shop there, I may come there and eat the carrot cake, but I wouldn't go out of my way, to eat their food. It's like I said, very ordinary. Then you have Good Spice and Heng Leong. Good Spice, I think they've been making carrot cake for a long time. They know how to make a good carrot cake. But I think my favorite now is for the white carrot cake is also Heng Leong because they are generous with their carrot cake. They store make their own carrot cake. The taste is good, and I also like the way they cook their white carrot cake, which is slightly different than what you get from the normal style. So if you don't come down here to Pek Kio Food Centre and you have a craving for carrot cake, you won't be disappointed if you come to Heng Leong and order their carrot cake. And so this brings us to the end of our food adventure here at Pek Kio Food Centre. And one of my burning questions that I came here has been solved, which is which store serves the best carrot cake here. And now we know. So this ends our fact-finding mission here at this food centre. I hope you enjoyed this food adventure like I did. But before you go, please do me a favor. Please help me by liking my video and then by clicking the thumbs up button, sharing my video, and also subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to click the bell icon too, because I heard that if you click on the bell icon, you'll get the latest notification about my videos. Well, that's what I heard. And lastly, but the most important thing, the thing that you have to do is join me for my next food adventure. I will see you there. Bye bye.